So here's another game. It's Zangeki no Reginleiv for the Nintendo Wii, and if you don't like blood, stop watching now. If you do like blood, here it comes. Zangeki no Reginleiv was published by Nintendo and released only in Japan. You might recognize the developer, Sandlot, from their Earth Defense Force series, and this game is quite similar in structure to EDF. You control something small and kill some things that are big, and they drop collectible stuff that will allow you to unlock more powerful weapons and increase your hit points. Like EDF, sometimes you're accompanied by NPC characters who fight alongside you, and they're actually quite capable of destroying the various enemies you'll face. In EDF, it's all space ants and space spiders and other space stuff, but Zangeki is based on Norse mythology, so you fight giant ogres and scorpion crab things and stuff. While I can't understand the story, I'm pretty sure they added some non-Nordicness to the narrative. Nonetheless, you control Frey, or his sister Freya, and bludgeon your way through 63 levels of bloody blood. For the most part, you can play a stage with either character, though there are some points where the path splits into character-specific stages. Frey is handy with melee weapons like swords and hammers, though he can also use some nifty bows for long-range attacks. Freya, on the other hand, is less powerful with swords, but she still needs to carry one because using it is how she fills up her mana to charge her powerful long-range weapons. Careful weapon choice is important as Freya can carry just 3 weapons and Frey only 2. As I mentioned earlier, you collect gems dropped from defeated enemies and cash them in for new weapons. There are various types of shiny jewels to collect depending on what enemy you killed, but also how you killed them. This is where I suppose I should talk about the controls and how they relate to killing things. While you can use a classic controller, I've tried it a little bit and I didn't really warm up to it. It just felt kind of sluggish to me. The better way to play, and really what the game was designed for, is the Nunchuck Wii Remote combo. The Nunchuck is used for moving your character, jumping, and blocking. Shaking the Nunchuck in any direction performs a dash in that direction, which is useful and fun for dodging attacks, but becomes annoying when trying to move across a large level and you're constantly dashing because that's the fastest way to travel. The Wii Remote is used to look around, aim your ranged weapon attacks, and for slashing with a melee weapon. Utilizing the Wii Motion Plus, you can pretty much hack in any direction and your slashes will be drawn on screen with a blue line. Stringing together multiple attacks will build up a combo, and to finally get to the point of all this, hacking off various body parts of certain enemies will cause different gems to drop. You can knock their weapon away, slice off an arm or leg, or decapitate them and get showered with a variety of gems, and blood. It's a bloody shame this game wasn't released outside Japan because the rest of the world needs more bloody games of slashing and blood. It's certainly not a perfect game by any means. There's a good amount of slowdown and hectic spots. The camera control with the Wii Remote can sometimes alternate between lethargic and jumpy, and there's definitely some padding done to stretch the game out to 63 levels. You'll have an interesting and difficult stage followed up by several easy ones that don't really offer anything new, just the same old hack and slash. But for me, and I would guess those who like the Earth Defense Force series, there's a bloody large amount of fun in Zangeki no Reginleiv. The visceral impact when you first slice an ogre in half is pretty entertaining, and while the game can get tedious after a while, taken in small scarlet spurts, it offers a ton of bloody mayhem, filled with hacking off limbs and showers of bloody blood. It really would be great if Sandlot and Nintendo thought about releasing this for the Wii U. It's a pretty good-looking game for the Wii. Think how great the blood would look in HD. Come on, Nintendo. It's time for blood.